Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fit and fine. So dear students, as you know that as of 29th February you have finished your all revision tests. So as of now we have gone through 3 revision tests and now you are preparing for your pre-board examination. So I have decided to go through all the chapters once again. So from today we are going to revise all the chapters once again. So all the chapters now clear to you because already we have gone through all the chapters 3 times. Okay. So from lesson 1 we are going to discuss the whole syllabus once again. So today I am going to summarize lesson 1, the last lesson. Summary of the lesson will be discussed and important questions from this chapter will also be discussed. Let's begin. So we know that in this story, in the beginning of the story, the narrator Little Franz was a student of some school. The narrator of the story, Little Franz, was a student of some school. That morning he started very late for school. That morning the narrator started very late for school. Consequently, he was in a great dread of being scolded by his teacher, M. Hamel. He was afraid of being scolded by his teacher, M. Hamel, for not knowing the first word on participles, because he was to be asked questions from this topic. For a moment there came a thought in his mind to run away and spend the day out of doors to hear the birds chirping on the edge of the woods. He was also tempted to enjoy the brightness and warmth of the sun as well as the drilling of the Prussian soldiers. At the back of the sawmill, he decided to, the march of Prussian soldiers were very much attractive. So he did not want to go to school. He wanted to enjoy that scene which was taking place back of the sawmill. But he decided otherwise and resisted his temptation. He hurried off to his school. On his way to school, Franz passed the town hall. There he saw a crowd in front of the bulletin board reading some news, as this had been the place for attaining the news or orders from Berlin for the last 2 years. He was hurriedly proceeding to his school, but the blacksmith watcher called after him, saying, "Don't go so fast, bub. Don't go so fast, bub. You will get your school in plenty of time." Without caring, Franz reached M. Hamel's little garden out of his breath. Usually, there used to be a great hustle and bustle when the school began. But that day, everything was quiet like Sunday morning. On the other days, the opening and closing the desks and lessons repeated loudly in unison created a lot of commotion. The noise of the teacher's great ruler rapping on the table was absent. So there was silence on that day. Through the window, Franz saw his classmates sitting in their places and his teacher was passing up and down. So Franz was blushed and frightened, but nothing happened, and the little Franz was in the classroom. Amhamel saw him and asked him kindly to take his seat as they were to begin without him. What happened next? Franz sat down at his desk and got over his fright. Besides, the whole school seemed so strange and so lame. But Franz was much surprised to see the villagers sitting quietly on the back benches, which were always empty. There were several other people like the former mayor, the former postmaster, and so on. Amhamel mounted on his chair and spoke in a grave and gentle tone. My children, this is the last lesson I shall give you. The order has come from Berlin to teach only German in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. The new master comes tomorrow. This is your last French lesson. I want you to be very attentive. To hear of the last French lesson from the mouth of Amhamel, Franz was much astonished. He was much sorry for not learning his French lessons. Earlier, he never liked his books nor took any interest in grammar and history. Even his books that has been a great nuisance till then became his old friends, and he developed a fascination for them. He started liking Amhamel and forgot all about his ruler as well as his troubling behavior. He even forgot how cranky his teacher was. It came to Franz's mind as to why Amhamel was in his Sunday clothes, and the old villagers were feeling sorry for not going to school anymore. It was their way of thanking Amhamel for his 40 years of faithful service and showing their respect for the country that was theirs no more. While Franz was thinking of all this, his name was called to recite. But Franz got mixed on the first words and stood there holding on to his desk. His heart was beating. His teacher, Amhamel, instead of scolding Franz, made him feel very ashamed. The teacher remarked that the people of Alsace had a trouble of putting off learning to next day, and thus it was all over. The teacher pointed out that the parents of Franz kept him away from learning on one or the other excuse. He also himself made responsible for sending Franz water his plants or gave him a holiday when he demanded to go for fishing. Then Hamel told that the French language was the most beautiful language in the world, the clearest and the most logical language in the world. He called the present gathering to guard the language and never forget it, because for enslaved people, holding fast the language becomes the key to their prison. So they must guard their own language. Then Hamel taught grammar so dedicatedly that Franz understood it very well. He explained everything in detail with much patience. It seemed that Hamel was intending to give all in one stroke, he knew, before going away. After the grammar, they had a lesson in writing. But Hamel was seen sitting motionless in his chair. He was gazing at the things as if he wanted to fix in his mind just how everything looked in that little room, as he had been there in the same place for last 40 years. In reality, his heart must have been broken, as he had got a deep attachment with its soil and the people. Further, he was hearing the noise of packing by his sister, and they must leave the country next day. Then they had a lesson in history. All the babies chanted their ba, be, bo, boo. The old Hauser was holding his primer in his hands and spelled letters with them. Franz remembered that last lesson very well. It was noon, and all at once the church clock struck 12, and the Angelus. At the same moment, the trumpets of the Prussian soldiers sounded under their windows. Hamel stood up in his chair. He looked very pale and powerless. He tried to speak and called them his friends, but something choked him. Then he turned to the blackboard, took a piece of chalk, and with all his might he wrote as large as he could, Vive la France. Then, without uttering a word, he leaned against the wall and made a gesture with his hand. School is dismissed. You may go. Thus, M. Hamel taught his last lesson very dedicatedly, but he was deeply overcome by a strong emotion. So it's all about this story. Now let me write down some important incidents of the story, important points of the story which we must keep remember. So this story is written during Franco-Prussian War. So in Franco-Prussian War, in Franco-Prussian War, in Franco-Prussian War of 1870 to 1871, War of 1870 to 1871, 1870 to 1871, France was defeated. France was defeated. Number 2, which we must keep remember from this lesson, the districts of Alsace and Lorraine, the districts of Alsace and Lorraine, the districts of Alsace and Lorraine passed into Prussian hands. Passed into Prussian hands. All administrative orders, all administrative orders for Alsace from Berlin, for Alsace from Berlin were put up on the town hall bulletin board. Were put up on the town hall bulletin board. Were put up on the town hall bulletin board. Town hall bulletin board over the last 2 years. Over the last 2 years. Okay. So in Franco-Prussian War of 1870 to 1871, France was defeated. The districts of Alsace and Lorraine passed into Prussian hands. All administrative orders for Alsace from Berlin were put up on the town hall bulletin board over the last 2 years. Okay, so let me rub it and write down the remaining points which we must keep remember from this lesson. Next point, there were the bad news about the lost battles. There were the bad news about the lost battle. There were the bad news about the lost battles, the draft, the commanding officers, battles, the draft, the commanding officers, order, etc. France was reaching school late that day. France, the narrator, was reaching school late that day. France was reaching school late that day. And he feared scolding for not learning participles, and he feared for not learning participles. He feared for not learning participles. Sorry. Next, as usual, there was no bustle, no sound of any kind as the school began. So, as usual, there was no sound of bustle, as it used to be during normal school days. Okay, so these were there were bad news about the lost battles, the draft, the commanding officers' orders were putting on that bulletin board in town hall. France was reaching school late that day, and he feared for not learning participles as usual. there was no sound of bustle as it used to be during normal school days. So what was special that day? As during summary we came to know two districts of France, Alsace and Lorraine, were passed into the hand of Prussia. So that is why most of the activities were banned by Prussia. And now teaching of French also they banned there in those districts. All France classmates were in their seats already. All France friends were in their seats already. Okay, they were already in their seats. Agamemnon allowed him to enter very kindly. Hamel allowed France to enter the class, as he was afraid of very much because he did not learn the rules of participles. And he allowed to enter the class very kindly. And he was putting on special dress which he used to wear during inspection. Okay. All France friends were in their seats already. Amemel allowed France to enter the class very kindly. He was putting on special dress which he used to wear during inspection. Okay. So as of now we have discussed summary of the lesson, and now we are discussing what are the important points which we must remember, the recapitulating point which we must remember. So as of now we have in these points we have discussed in Franco-Prussian War of 1870 to 1871, France was defeated. All the districts of Alsace and Lorraine passed into Prussian hands. All administrative orders for Alsace from Berlin were put on the town hall bulletin board over the last 2 years. So these were the bad news about the lost battles, the draft, the commanding officers, orders, etc. Franz was reaching school late and he feared scolding for not learning participles. As usual, there were no bustle, no sound of any kind as the school began. That morning it was all still like Sunday morning. All Franz's classmates were in their seats already. Hamel allowed him. So the remaining points will be discussed in my next video tomorrow. So thank you students for watching this video. See you tomorrow.